before Newton, before Galileo, before the Renaissance. There was one man who changed the way we understand the world, not through myth or speculation, but through experiment and observation. His name? Ibn al-Haytham, and he may just be the first real scientist in history. Ibn al-Haytham was born in 965 CE in Basra, in present-day Iraq. A brilliant mathematician, physicist, astronomer, and philosopher, he worked under the Fatimid Caliphate in Cairo. When ordered to build a project to regulate the Nile, and realizing it was impossible, he faked madness to avoid punishment. That act led to house arrest, where he did his most groundbreaking work. Confined at home, he began to ask, what is light? How do we see? And how can we know anything for sure? His most famous work is the Kitab al-Manazir, the Book of Optics. In it, he debunked Greek theories that the eye emits light, proved that vision occurs when light enters the eye, described refraction, reflection, and magnification, built camera obscura devices to study how images form. He wasn't just guessing, he built experiments, made hypotheses, and then tested them repeatedly. This wasn't just the birth of optics, it was the birth of something bigger, the scientific method. Ibn al-Haytham believed that truth is not found in authority, tradition, or ancient books, but in testing the natural world. He wrote, "The duty of the man who investigates the writings of scientists is to suspect them and exercise his own judgment." This idea, that knowledge must be earned, not inherited, would echo centuries later in the Renaissance and Enlightenment. Ibn al-Haytham's work was translated into Latin and shaped the thinking of Roger Bacon, Leonardo da Vinci, Johannes Kepler, even Isaac Newton. He was known in Europe as Alhazen, and his legacy stretched across science, art, and philosophy. The Book of Optics was used in European universities for over 400 years. In an age of misinformation, bias, and echo chambers, Ibn al-Haytham's approach is more important than ever. He teaches us that seeing is not the same as understanding. Truth requires testing, not trusting. And reason must guide belief, not the other way around. Whether you're studying physics or questioning life, his method applies. Ibn al-Haytham lived in a time of empires, dogma, and divine rulers. Yet he quietly, courageously, and methodically studied light and lit a path for centuries to follow. He was a thinker who taught the world how to think. Like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments.